I'm here to share several dreams, 5 dreams that I got from God. Um, we were in a huge parking lot, and the sky was several different colors. It was purple, pink. It was just all types of purple, pinks, blues, and it looked really weird. On one side, but then on the other side, it was like gray clouds. Um, I was with my girl, and we were standing by my car, and we looked over and see like people, but people they was like dead in the face, and it looked like they didn't really have any life to them. Like, but they were moping around really slow and shaking cars. Um, so then after that, we just got in the car and we drove off. But as soon as we pulled off, there were 8 moons in the sky. Um, and everything seemed to slow down. But then after that, like the first moon was growing and it was bursting with like it was purple. It was turning purple, but it blew up and it was a silent explosion. Um, and then I woke up. The second one, it was when I was spending time with my father that I was led to look into Donald Trump and the election. While I was doing that, I randomly remembered a dream I had at my mother's house. I moved out like not too long ago, but I started to remember a dream where I had walked up. I woke up in the dream, and I walked to the kitchen. But then when I walked to the kitchen, I heard someone tell me to come outside. It was like a group of men outside, and they were white. They were all white. It was a lot of them, and they just had weapons and stuff, telling me to come outside. And then I woke up. The third dream, it was a really long time ago, but as I was digging into just spending time with God and like this dream just came back to me out of nowhere, and as soon as I got it, I shared it with my cousin. But it was a really long time ago, and I was outside in a huge city. The city was it was like complete darkness, like everything was black, but it was like really open, like open land. I just remember only light being on like the bus stations, and I remember I was trying to stay in the light. Like I only felt safe in the light. I only felt safe in the light, and I was like really like speeding from one bus station to the other, trying to get somewhere. I really don't know where I was trying to go, but it was like it felt like every time I was in the darkness, I was being chased, but I felt safe in the light. And then I woke up from that one. Um, the fourth one, I was at this really public event. I was walking to my car, and I knew that I was going to my grandmother's house, but it wasn't weird to me. It was when I saw my car, like it was a lot. It was different from how it really looked. Like it looked like it was way more expensive than what it really is. Um, so I saw my car and it was like stuck. Um, but like I was like, dang, I need to go to my grandma's house. But then I had went inside of this big restaurant that was like, it was just like really public. Like it was so many people walking around. It was just like stores and stuff, and it was a really fancy restaurant. The building was yellow. Um, and I went in there and sat down and bent over to put my shoes on for some reason. I bent over to put my shoes on, and I'm sitting in the booth, and I get up and see my grandparents sitting in front of me. And for some reason, I didn't want them to see me. Like I was slouching down trying to cover myself with the table, but then I was just like, that's weird, like ridiculous. Like they gonna see me because we're sitting right across from each other. So I sat up and we were just sitting there for a second, and my grandpa, he pointed. He was like, "We're going that way," and I wasn't sure about. I wasn't sure about which direction he pointed in. I really wasn't sure at first. I knew it was either towards the door or he was pointing up. And I've tried to do this video. This probably like the fifth, sixth time because the devil been trying to hold me back. I can just feel it. Like the first time, it was just problems with my phone. Second time, it was just it just keep on being stuff. Like I've had to force myself to get these words out. Um, but okay, okay. So I was sitting in the booth and he pointed up. I know he did because I said that to say this, while I was like trying to do this video the first few times, and I got to that same part, I was just like, I don't know which way he pointed, and on my TV, it was, I was looking into, like, I can't really say it because, like, like the V stuff, like, so I was looking into that stuff, and Joe Biden, like he literally pointed up as soon as I got to that part in the story, and I don't believe in coincidences, so yeah. So my grandpa, I know that he pointed up, and that's all there was to the dream. We said we're going that way. Um. So then I woke up from that dream, and the last dream was very blurry. Like it was like, well, no, like just like the, like when it was coming back to my mind, it was really blurry. So all I really remember was I was driving. I was driving, and I was in between some big buildings. Um, I was driving down the street, and then I look up, and I saw a solar eclipse. I saw a solar eclipse. And when I saw the solar eclipse, everything changed. The whole scene changed. The whole scene changed. After I saw the solar eclipse, I was I wasn't driving anymore. I was walking and I was limping like I was hurt really badly. But I was limping over open land and like torn down buildings and gravel, and it was just really bad. Like I don't even know. Like after seeing the solar eclipse, I just flashed to that scene. Like it was crazy. And then I woke up from that dream. Um, I wish I had the scripture, but I've been also looking into like the story in the Bible of the woman and the dragon, and I just want to say that it really makes sense for us to go home on the 14th, which will be the solar eclipse, especially after seeing it in my dream and then seeing everything destroyed right after seeing that. And then the story with the woman and the dragon representing the devil, and people saying that the woman represents Mary, and she's giving birth, and she's clothed with the sun, and she's standing on top of the moon. And that makes me think of even the pictures that they have of it. It's her clothed with the sun, standing on the moon, and that really does like remind me of a solar eclipse. And that's when she gives birth and our new bodies come down to earth for us to be in them, and we go up, and it talks about us being caught up right after, before the devil can get us. We get caught up in our new bodies. I'm just really happy that I got that off my chest, because it's been so many times that my family has been wanting me to share this. Like, I've only been sharing it with them just because I'm so introverted, and there's just been a lot of stuff, like I was saying earlier, like it's been a lot of stuff that's been like stopping me from doing this video, like just odd stuff that I knew wouldn't really happen if I were to be trying to make any other video. Like it's never been this hard to make a video. But this is, I believe it's the 13th. This is the 13th, and yeah, just pray for all the people that, if you are someone that tries to get people to like see the truth and see that the relation, to see that the religions like that they're putting out, that they're putting in everybody's faces, all of this stuff about um just chakras and the law of attraction and stuff like that, and just believing in the universe, or believing that you're your own God. Like, I just pray for them. I hope everyone pray for them, and it's really hard because like my dad is one of those people. Like, I just ask that everyone pray for my father. I've been trying, like actually getting into arguments with him about this stuff. Like, I really don't see why. Like, and then he shoots me down every time, because he says like stuff like I'm your father and I'm supposed to teach you, not the other way around. So it's just like he doesn't even want me to bring up that stuff to him. I try to share knowledge with him. I try to share like just stuff going on in the world. Like obviously we're in the book of Revelation and it's all unfolding. Like, this stuff is not, it can't be made up. I can't make up dreams like that. I can't make up just like stuff that I've lived through, that I know God was present. I just know God is real, and I know he's here. He's not